If you've been struggling to stay consistent, these 5 tiny steps will help you change that this week. Not next month, not next year. Everybody talks about staying consistent, but nobody talks about how to make that feel easier. Let's fix that. Come on. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you guys here. This is video number 3 of our Becoming Her series, where we are deep diving into different topics that are moving us towards our dream selves. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, or the journey that you find yourself on, then go ahead and hit subscribe and come sit with us over here. I know that I say this all the time, but I am so excited that you joined me for this video today because this is a topic that I love, and that is consistency. I really wanted this to be the topic for the week because lately I've realized how easy it is to fall off when life gets overwhelming or our energy shifts. So today I'm going to be sharing some practical ways, because it has got to be practical if it's going to work over here, that have helped me build consistency and show up even when I didn't feel like it. They really helped me, and I am sure that they will help you too. Number 1 is going to be to check in with your energy daily, because our energy is not going to be the same every day, especially for us women that still have cycles. For me, I know that when I'm on my period, my energy is typically low. When I'm in my luteal phase, I am a lot more moody and irritable. And when I am in my ovulation mode, honey, I am ready to create. And just because creation means babies, typically when we think of ovulation, that is not all it's for. When I'm ovulating, I like to create my content. That's when I like to plan out my videos. That's when I like to film. That's when I feel like I have this creator glow on me. I noticed that at that point in my cycle, I am a lot more creative, talkative, playful. So when I am in that stage, I truly try to tap into that energy and really take up all of that creative space, creative energy, because baby, my ovulation time ain't for creating babies right now. It's for creating content. That's my baby, okay? Clock it. Something else that is really smart to do is to track your cycles. It's so much easier to know what's going on with your body and why you are irritated, why your energy may be low. Instead of just guessing, you can just go into an app. I use the Glow app, and it'll tell you right there, like, oh, you in your luteal phase, girl. That's why you irritated. That's why you yelling at. That's why you yelling at everybody, or that's why I've been crying every day. My period's coming next week. So yeah, track your cycles. It helps to gauge where your energy will be and where you are. And then what you're going to do is you are going to assign yourself 3 tasks for the day that match your energy level where you are. If you are low energy, you are going to choose lighter tasks. Maybe that's just brainstorming a video. Maybe that's taking a walk instead of doing a whole hour or hour and a half gym session. If your energy is high, that's when you're going to tap into your more deep work. Maybe that's when you're going to be filming. Maybe that's when you're going to outline your whole video. Maybe that's when you're going to rearrange your home, organize your closets. That deep work that requires lots of energy. Doing this keeps you consistent and guilt-free because you are acknowledging where you're at mentally and physically, and you're finding ways to still work around that and get things done. So some days I'm in full bloom, other days are rest days, but both days I'm productive, baby. Yeah, clock it. Something else that's been a major game changer for me in staying consistent is planning out my days. I personally like to plan my days out at night for the next day. That's not how everybody likes to do it. Some people like to do it in the morning, but either way, planning out your days helps you to stay focused on what's important and what needs to get done instead of chasing non-urgent tasks. Like, why are you deep cleaning your closet when you have a deadline that's due? Planning out your days really stops you from doing all these low priority tasks that feel productive but are really just procrastination in disguise. There is no point in working on something that is non-urgent when your priorities are sitting right there waiting on you. And when it comes to planning out your days, use whatever method feels natural to you. Before, I felt like it had to be all cute and pink and decorated, but now, baby, I'm planning out my days in this notes app in this iPhone right before I go to bed, okay? It's getting done. So if you feel like you need to write it on a sticky note, on a whiteboard, I don't care if you need to write it on your mirror. Wherever you're going to see it, It's more about intention and taking control of your day than it is about aesthetics. Number 3 is going to be to learn to outsource even the small things, because one thing that I learned about consistency is it requires both time and energy. Both things that us as humans too have a limited supply of. So instead of trying to do everything on my own, I started finding ways to make my life easier. For example, the dishwasher. Why are you spending all that time washing the dishes when you got a dishwasher right there? That's what it's for. If you can afford a cleaner to come in once or twice a week, that's outsourcing. That's saving you time doing grocery pickups instead of shopping in the store. And for my mental stuff, I cannot afford an assistant yet. I'm not in that tax bracket as of yet, but baby, I pay $19 for my own personal assistant, and that is ChatGPT, okay? Clock it, the best investment I've ever made. It is 2025. AI is not going anywhere. It is here to stay. So the smart thing to do is to do your research about it, figure out how it can help you in your life, and stop living in fear around it. Use it to a benefit. Use it to benefit you. Use it to plan, brainstorm ideas, organize, all the things that usually stress me out. Because consistency is not about doing more and adding more to our plate. It's about cutting out the fluff and using that time and energy to focus on what really matters. Our goals, our dreams, the things that we need to do and acquire to reach our highest selves. Next is to automate, batch, and give yourself grace. Another way that I'm learning to make consistency easier is through automation and batching. And I'm not perfect at it yet, but from what I can tell, it is a game changer. Like filming multiple pieces of content in one day or scheduling your social media posts ahead of time. It gives you more breathing room and takes 1 to 2 things out of your head for the week. I know that some of you watching may not be content creators, but believe me, batching and automation is not just for business and social media. It can be meal prepping, laying your clothes out for the week, scheduling your bills ahead of time, and setting them up on autopay. It's really just about making life flow smoother so that you have more energy for the things that actually matter. And when I'm not in the zone, I let my systems work for me. Because being consistent is not about being on it 100% of the time. It's about setting yourself up so that your flow doesn't break, even when you need a moment to rest. So yes, automate what you can, batch when you're able to, and do not shame yourself for feeling or being off. Rest is still a part of your consistency. At the end of the day, like I said before, consistency is not about being perfect. It's about staying committed to becoming her one day at a time. Even if all you did was show up today, that's still progress, so be proud of yourself. And that is all that I have for you guys today. If this message helped you, don't forget to like and comment one thing that you are working on staying consistent with. Let's chat in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you are on your own becoming her journey. Let's grow together. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.